It was just mid in every sense. Oh my gosh, they do lavender so well. Oh, that smells so good. That's an empty. I'm just gonna add it into my empties video. It was good. Nothing too special. Wouldn't get it again. This is actually a really good 2-in-1. This one. So wonderful. Okay, so these are all my empties from the past 2 to 3 years. Let's get started. Each and every deodorant. They have so many scents. Most of them are really nice. The best ones are the lavender and lemon, and oh my gosh, they do lavender so well. Oh, that smells so good. I've gone through like a billion of these. The only thing that I don't love about this is the packaging. When I wear deodorant, I don't like bring it back down every time. I leave a little bit there just so I could easily like put it on, and I usually like to just put the cap on top. But with this, it's a twist cap, and I would forget to bring this down every time. And so then I would twist this and it would eat up a bunch of the deodorant and get it stuck up there. That part was annoying. And then also, once it's finished, I would pop out the piece that brings it up, and it would still have a lot of product that I just can't use because it's not usable, I guess, if that makes sense. They recently redid the packaging. It just looks different now, but the cap is definitely still the same situation. But this smells so good, and it works really well. Nobody's ever told me I smell bad, so I'm hoping it's working. We've got 2 more of the each and every deodorant. Here's all 3 sisters together. I think I have a few of these in here as well. Let me grab the other ones. This one. I can't really see too well in the bag because I'm using a ring light and it's so bright. So I'm looking in the bag and all I see is like a bright light. This is the original Tom's of Maine. I need to use toothpaste with fluoride because my dentist told me to, because my teeth need fluoride. The thing is, finding toothpaste that's cruelty-free and has fluoride was kind of tricky because I guess there's a lot of overlap in people who shop cruelty-free and then people who also try to shop clean and non-toxic and stuff. Honestly, I think this might have been like the only option on the market. Maybe there are others, but this is pretty much one of the only ones that I found. So luckily, I liked it enough to buy it twice and 3 times. The third one is in my bathroom now and it's got this much left. I've done the Wicked Fresh and Simply White. I guess this is the whitening one. It doesn't make my teeth overly sensitive, leaves them nice and clean. Great toothpaste. I also get these from Amazon, but I think I've seen it at TJ Maxx and Marshalls and those types of places. So I have a lot of hair. You just get it everywhere. I don't think there exists a hair removal method that I haven't tried. I've tried wax strips, epilators, laser hair removal, IPL threading, tweezing. Something I keep going back to is wax strips. And for wax strips, I really enjoyed the flamingo ones. They're just super easy to use and they're cruelty-free, which everything that I'm showing today is cruelty-free. I'm pretty sure they have this sometimes at TJ Maxx. They have it on Amazon, they have it at Target. I love it, and I actually have another one on the way. This is the shampoo that my husband was using as a 2-in-1 when we first got married. A lot of men do the 2-in-1, but this is actually a really good 2-in-1. I started using it as my primary body wash. I think at some point I ran out of hair shampoo and I was using it as a 2-in-1. I was using it for my hair and body, and I love it. Honestly, I could continue using this for my hair and body. The only reason I'm not using it for my hair now is because I enjoy trying different shampoos, and it smells amazing. This must be our like 4th bottle of this exact one, and then we've also tried 2 other scents that they have. We love them all, so we just cycle through them. So when we finished this one, we got the black one, which is currently in the shower, and that one's got like this much left in it, so it will definitely be in my next empties video. That one smells amazing and so nice and rich for like the fall and winter season. We are huge fans. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if Jack Black sponsored this channel? All right, more Jack Black. This is the Nourishing Hair and Scalp Conditioner. It smells like tea tree oil, which is, I feel like, the best scent in the shower. It would be like tea tree oil, eucalyptus, rosemary. Oh my gosh. Oh, that smells so good. I've used this even when I was using my own shampoo. I would sometimes follow with this conditioner. It's just lovely. All of the Jack Black stuff smells so good in a way that is not nauseating, because strong smells can be nauseating and they can just smell overly fake. I think they use actual oils with tea tree oil and basil leaf. So I mean, it smells like you're smelling the real thing. It's a lot of oils and extracts and stuff. We've got another Jack Black item. I promise this video is not sponsored. Great deodorant, really nice. I think it's a little bit more expensive, but it's a great deodorant, and I think we've gone through 2 of these. Oh, this smells so good. I've got a few really good deodorants that you're gonna see here. The Jack Black deodorant, the Each and Every deodorant. I've got several empties of this one and of the Each and Every deodorant, and I actually don't think I kept them all. Okay, the SkinFix Barrier Repair. I I think there's a kitten at the door. Hold on. I'm coming, babies. There's a honey baby. There's a honey bunny. You guys all wanna go? Up, 1, 2, 3. You guys are not ready for this. These are my foster kittens. This is Sasuke. I love you, pup. This is Sai. And this is Sakura. And here's Naruto. Hi, bud. Love you. You're wonderful. Love you. He's like, let go of me, crazy cat lady. Okay, this is the SkinFix Barrier Repair Cream. It's just an unscented, milky moisturizer. Your skin will like drink it up beautifully, and it helps repair your barrier if you've damaged it by using too many actives or maybe too much retinol all at once. I'm a huge fan of this. I don't have too much to say about it in terms of like describing it because it's unscented. Texturally speaking, I would show you, but I've clearly used every last drop. The pump on it is excellent. Pretty sure it hasn't wasted a single drop. Incredible overall, and I would absolutely get this again. Ritual Daily Multivitamins. I figured I'd include this in here just for fun because I finish one of these a month, and the other day I was just like, that's an empty. I'm just gonna add it into my empties video. But I've been taking this, I wanna say since 2017, and I've actually recommended this to a lot of friends and family. The thing about multivitamins is it's the kind of thing that like, you don't really know if it's working, you just know if you don't like it. I do not mind this at all. I like it enough for me to still be using it after like 17 years. 17 years, no, since 2017. This is the Melixer Korean vegan lip butter tinted lip balm that gives the most gorgeous tint. It feels like butter. It feels amazing. I've gone through like 7, currently have 3, 1 in the car, 1 in the office. This is incredible. It's tinted enough to where I wear it when I'm going out sometimes and it feels like I actually have a lip on, but I also sometimes wear it before bed because it's just such a wonderful, wonderful lip balm. This is the perfect lip balm. The color I always get is Autumn Rain. I just feel like it looks the best on my skin tone. I was running low one day and I went to order some more and Autumn Rain was no longer an option. It wasn't like this one is sold out at the moment. No, like they removed it as an option entirely. And I was like, oh my God, I think they discontinued it. Why does this always happen to me? Because every time I find the perfect lip product, it gets discontinued. For example, I'm still trying to find a replacement for my Anastasia matte lipstick in the shade Spice. I literally am still to this day like holding on to a tiny, tiny amount that I have left in that bullet just for me to swatch to compare to other stuff when I go to try to find a match, and I still cannot find a match for that. Anyway, so then I went immediately on eBay and I found somebody selling 2 for like double the price, but I was like, I don't care, I need it. So I ordered those 2 and like literally the next day they returned it on Amazon. Like they brought it back. So then I remember I emailed the eBay guy. I was like, hey, like actually, can I cancel this order? And he was like, no, sorry. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, remember how I told you that Melixer lip balm was the best lip balm that exists? This is a very close contender. This comes in as second place, and I'm obsessed with lip products, by the way. So I've tried almost everything that exists out there. Honestly, this would actually take first place if it was just a little bit more pigmented, because I do like a little bit of lip color. If this was more pigmented, this would take first place, absolutely. This is the Ulta. It's completely rubbed off. I think it's called the Pout Balm something. Technically, it's a plumping lip balm, but it doesn't plump. It's minty. That's it. I've tried plumping lip products before. I know that tingle that comes with them. This is not that. Literally, all this is like minty, mentholy, that's it. I don't think it should be advertised as plumping, but it's just incredible. I love it. It smells amazing. It smells like mint, feels amazing, glides on really easily. If you are lighter skinned than me, this might be pigmented enough for you. However, if you're my skin shade or darker, you probably won't get enough pigment out of this. It will just look like a clear lip balm. I love it. And this is another one that I have multiple of. I think I've finished 2 of them, and I have 1 currently that I keep at my bedside table because I just like the smell of the mint. Like it's nice. Next, we've got the acne-free Adapalene gel. This is another thing that I've gone through so many times. I think I must have gotten it like at least 5 times. This is what I was using for a very long time as my retinol. They say it's basically just as good as retinol. The anti-aging benefits, all the benefits that you'd get with retinol, basically, you could possibly get with Adapalene. There are a lot of studies that show that, but there's just not as many studies as you'll see on actual retinol. If you feel like your skin can't handle retinol, try Adapalene. Adapalene is basically a much more gentle version. So this is just 0.1%. It says acne treatment, but what I would do is I would just put a pea-sized amount over my entire face and neck. It's not irritating. In fact, it is so not irritating that one time I was like, I bet it's not even really doing anything. I'm just gonna put on more than a pea-sized amount. And I ended up damaging my skin barrier because I did that for a couple of nights, and then it just got red and flaky and peely. That's when I learned the hard way that no, it is indeed doing something. The only reason I'm not currently using it is because I've actually been trying the Obagi Retinol 0.5. Honestly, I prefer the Adapalene. I feel like this isn't doing anything. I use a lot more than a pea-sized amount, to be honest, and it still feels like it's not doing anything. After I finish this, I have another one. I bought two. I bought the 0.5 and I bought the 1.0. Maybe the 1.0 will be better, but after I finish this one and that one, I do plan to go back to the Adapalene. So Korean sunscreen, huge fan, huge fan. My eyes get really sensitive with other sunscreens. When I discovered Korean sunscreens, it was just such a thank you God moment because I was able to put as much on as I wanted on my face without worrying about it working its way into my eyes. The skin around your eyes, it's such thin skin that it's one of the first to really show signs of aging, and I want to protect it with sunscreen. When I was using the sunscreen that would burn, American sunscreen, I would always like stop around here. I would never touch the skin because it would burn my eyes so badly. Started using Korean. I went through 2 of these, excellent. And then I ended up just for fun switching it up and trying the Beauty of Joseon. This is the Beauty of Joseon. I've tried their regular sun relief. I think it's called like sunrise something. I've tried the regular, and I've also tried the dewy one, which is this one. I honestly did not really notice a difference in either one, but I've definitely gone through at least 3 of these and at least 3 of these. Love, love, love these. I'm currently on my last tube of this, and I actually have not been as good as I usually would be about putting it on every day because I don't know what I'm gonna do after it finishes. We used to be able to buy Korean and Japanese skincare and stuff, especially sunscreens, because it would come into the US as a cosmetic, which is not as heavily regulated as something medical, which now they're considering sunscreen. So sunscreen used to come through as cosmetic, so it was fine, buy at your own risk kind of thing. But now they're trying to basically say that sunscreen needs FDA approval, which it doesn't have if it's coming from Korea. And so yeah, this right here is great. I highly recommend. I don't think he wants to be on camera. He loves me though. He's obsessed with me. He's the one that was in the video last time when I was editing and he was sitting in my shirt. On the Korean kick still, this is the Torriden Dive-In Serum. This was a really pretty blue when you could still see the solution inside. Now it's just a clear bottle. This is just an excellent hyaluronic acid serum. They say it's low molecular, so it sinks into the skin more easily. Hyaluronic acid, I feel like to me, it's kind of similar to vitamins in that I'll know if I hate it, but if it's working well, it just won't faze me. It's super thin, super watery, went on really easily underneath other skincare, underneath makeup. It doesn't have a smell, I think. Yeah, it's unscented. I got this one at TJ Maxx. I didn't end up getting another one because I was like thinking maybe I would just try more hyaluronic acids, but just talking about it now and remembering it, I think I do want to go get another one. So this is the Divi shampoo and conditioner for thick, coarse hair. My sister gave me these on a trip and I ended up using them and just loving them because they do a good job controlling frizz. My hair can get really frizzy. Anyway, great shampoo, loved it so much that my sister ended up gifting me the full size. So now I've got the full size shampoo and conditioner and that's what I've been using lately. It smells really nice and minty. Super, super minty. I don't know if it's because specifically I have the one that's for thick, coarse hair, but it does a good job managing frizz. Jack Black. This is the Pure Clean Daily Facial Cleanser. Just an average cleanser that smells really good. And when I say average, I mean average for Jack Black, which is excellent. This is the SkinFix Hand Repair Cream Eczema Plus. Great for the winter. My husband's hands get really dry and cracked in the winter, and he really enjoyed it. Personally speaking, I don't love really thick, gloopy, textured stuff. So like a lot of the products that I've talked about today that I didn't like, it has been like a texturally gloopy, thick item. It's colloidal oatmeal, I believe, skin protectant. Unscented. I think I might have used it once or twice and didn't hate it. I would probably get this again, especially for the winter and if I think I'm going to be outside for long periods of time. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. This is another empty that I would not purchase again. This is the Necessaire Rosemary Conditioner. Honestly, it's okay. There is nothing special about it. The smell of the rosemary was nice, but it didn't smell as good as the Jack Black Rosemary stuff. Something about it was just, I don't know, like it didn't smell as strong. It didn't last as long. And the packaging was really frustrating because it's the kind of packaging where you twist and then squeeze and then close. But you don't really want to do that when you're in the shower and you're wet and there's soap everywhere and then you're like holding this and dealing with all that. It was just too much. And also, I just didn't notice it doing anything great to my hair. It was just mid in every sense. It was decent enough for me to go through it, but I wouldn't recommend that you get it. This is the Jack Black Double Duty Face Moisturizer SPF 20. My husband and I kind of get in a fight about this one. He uses this as his only form of sunscreen and it's only SPF 20 and it's like lotion, and I'm like, that's not enough sunscreen. But it is SPF 20, so it's great to layer your SPF. I actually don't love this. I'm including it in here because it's an empty. My husband loves it. He's gone through like 10 of these. He's been using it well before we got married and he has a new one in the bathroom now. I don't know why he loves it so much. This is the only thing that I feel like doesn't smell great. I mean, it smells okay, but it's got like a, no, it's fine. It smells fine. It smells like you could tell there's something different in it. Like you could tell there's SPF or something in it. There's just something about the smell. I don't know what it is. It's not terrible. I've definitely used this, but see, now I kind of like the smell because it smells like my husband. It's just a Glossier waterproof makeup remover, the milky oil. It's empty. I don't have much to say about it. There was nothing special about it. I think you could find any waterproof makeup remover anywhere. There was nothing special about it, but it did the job, so I did finish it. Same with this from Glossier. This is a Glossier Super Bounce Hyaluronic Acid and Vitamin B5 Serum. Same thing I said about the other hyaluronic acid. I personally don't really notice a difference in hyaluronic acid. Like when I use it, I don't notice much of a difference in my skin, but it doesn't break me out or anything, so I still use it. It's a cute bottle, but I wouldn't necessarily get it again just because I think there are cheaper hyaluronic acids that do the job. This is a Glossier After Balm Moisture Barrier Recovery Cream. If you're comparing this to this, you can't even compare. And they're both specifically for barrier repair. This is so thick. I hated putting it on. I truly did not look forward to putting this on my face. This is so beautiful and milky and like your skin just slurps it up. This, not so much. Definitely get this and not this. I did finish it because I ended up using it as my travel moisturizer. Cute jar though, right? I clearly went through a Glossier phase at some point. Sorry to be so boring, but here's another product that I don't really care for. I tried the eye cream and the essence. Didn't care for the texture, to be honest. It was very sticky. I didn't love the way it feels, and it didn't do anything great to my skin that made me want to use it again. I looked into it, and apparently they don't kill the snails. The way that they collect the snail mucin is the snails, when they walk, when they move, they leave a residue, like a slimy residue. That is what is in here. They scrape the residue and then they put it in the skincare, not the snails. Thank God, because when I first heard about it, I thought it's like mixing the snails into this stuff, but that's not the case. So they aren't hurt. As far as I know, if you know better than I do, please do let me know in the comments, but just based on the research online, it seemed like it is still cruelty-free. Another thing I didn't care for, this is the Youth to the People Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream. I actually didn't like this. I think I got this as part of a gift with purchase, or it might have been a birthday gift from Sephora. I think it made me break out. I finished it because I used it as a travel cream. Basically, if there are products that I don't love but I don't despise, if they're small enough, I'll just add them to my like travel pouch that I take when I go anywhere. I think it took me until literally one use left in here for me to do the math and realize, oh my gosh, I literally break out every time I use this. This must be the culprit. So yeah, didn't like it, broke me out. I've got 4 mascaras in here. So quick rapid fire, the High Mesh Mascara. Yes, I would get this again. It was great. This completely rubbed off. Let me see if I can remember the brand. Refi? I'm gonna say Refi. I don't know if it's pronounced Refi. It's another one of those brands that I've like seen the word, but I haven't heard anyone say it. But this is the Refi mascara. It was a huge disappointment. I had such high hopes for it and I absolutely hated it. So I would not get the Refi mascara again. The Lawless Mini Mascara. It's all right. It's got like a spiky ball at the end that would kind of poke my eye out a little bit sometimes, so I wouldn't get it again. This is the Hourglass Unlocked. It was good, I think. Nothing too special, wouldn't get it again just because I don't even remember if it was that good. It's probably good, but the fact that I don't remember that well means I wouldn't get it again. There's just too many mascaras I want to try. That's why I like to get the little sizes now, because I really want to try different ones, but I don't want to have multiple open mascaras, so I just wait until I finish them. Next up, I want to try the Huda Beauty Hot Pink one. I don't remember what it's called, but I went to a doctor last summer and her lashes were just gorgeous. And I was like, after my appointment, she's like, do you have any questions? And I was like, yeah, what mascara are you using? And she was like, oh my God, thank you. It's the Huda Beauty one, the hot pink one. And I was like, okay. And I literally went in my phone and I was like, hot pink Huda Beauty mascara. This is a First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Instant Oatmeal Mask. So I will say this smells really good. It smells like an oatmeal cookie. Other than that, the texture and the look of it is not the best. I ended up just keeping it in the shower and using it in the shower. Like, I would wash my face, put this on, wash everything else, and then wipe this off. And that worked well, but I wouldn't get it again. That's everything. So those are all my empties from the past 1 to 3 years. The reason I was collecting them is because, was it Sephora? They were having this program where you could bring your empty beauty jars and bottles and things for their recycling program. Then I just never stopped. I kind of kept adding to it. It was kind of interesting and fun to see what I have in there. Oh, also, I plan to do another empties video for household empties because I included this. This is a Dr. Bronner's concentrated soap. I go through a lot of empty household things like household cleaners. So I'm gonna make another video of household empties. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Concentrate. What's it called? Can you guys not? It's just, sorry, this is so thick. I hated putting it on.